Hey everybody, Patrick here. Thanks for joining me today. Today is Monday, July 25th. Me for your weekly reading. You may have noticed I switched it around this time. Usually I'm never on the camera directly. I have the camera facing the other way. But I thought, why not mix it up a little bit? And, for the first time, I'm thinking maybe I'll share this on Pinterest too, if I can do that, if I can share a video of that length. So today we'll do a Celtic cross. I'll share the cards. I'll show you the card before I put it down so you can kind of get a good look at it. We'll use the Robin Wood Tarot deck. As necessary, I can double check and we can kind of see if we can gain some additional insights from using another deck of cards. Typically I use the Rider-Waite deck. Very traditional standard deck. That I think most people learn on. I also have this Pride deck though, so that has a lot of different illustrations from various artists that have unique depictions and meanings. So we might use those as well. But let's start with the Celtic cross. I only read, well, for the purposes of this, I shouldn't say only. For these purposes, I do read the cards face up. So let's start with there. So let's start with the current situation. Current situation, I pulled the Ten of Swords. And then for what's crossing you, what's providing support or potential conflict, is the Two of Cups. Wow, that's not terrible, is it? In the area of our recent past, we have the Five of Cups. In the area of our more distant past, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I said that and I wasn't quite sure I was getting the card right. In the what's crowning us, or what's coming in the immediate horizon, the Ace of Pentacles. This looks really good so far. And then in the future, we have the Seven of Cups. And then what is representing you? Now this is not on the camera. What's representing you, the Querent? The Eight of Swords. What's representing the person's situation in question? The World. Oh, the World. Look at her. What's in the air of your hopes and fears? The Sun. The Sun. A lot of hopes there. And then what's the outcome? The Knight of Swords. Okay. All right, so let's kind of jump right into it here. So in the area of the current situation, Ten of Swords. The difficult time is coming to an end. So you breathe a sigh of relief. We're coming into a better time. The Ten of Swords, he's kind of beaten down here. He's bloodied. He's got 10 swords in his back. He can't take any more. The good news is 10 is the kind of like the climax there. So it means we're over it. We're putting it behind us and we're moving forward. So what's supporting you or what's kind of crowning you or crossing you is the Two of Cups here. So this is very promising. I think coming out of a very difficult time, as exhibited by the Ten of Swords, we have the Two of Cups. So this could be a partnership. This could be a relationship. This is something coming in to help you, and this is a very positive influence here. As you see in the Two of Cups, we have two people that are just connecting. There's a lot of synergies, a lot of chemistry. If it's sexual chemistry, it could be that. But it can also be like a partnership in business or something along those lines too. And so it's not surprising that when we see the Ten of Swords here, when we look at our recent past, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so these two cards together, when we look at these together, there's a lot of dark colors represented here, aren't there? A lot of black, a lot of red, storm clouds are here. So in the recent past, there might have been some disappointment. There might have been some sadness. Could be relationship related. It just could be maybe you're just in a bad mood about things just not going your way. And, not to draw too many, connections to the law of attraction, but if you continue to focus on those kind of things, you're going to attract more of them. So stop thinking about all the negative things going on in your life. The good news is, again, that's all in the past. So we're moving in the right direction. In the area of your more distant past, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be related to maybe your disappointment stemmed from some sort of a job or something along those lines, where you put a lot of time and effort into it, you put a lot of focus on it, and you were really kind of thought you were giving your all at least, and it might not have worked out that way. And that might have led to some of the disappointment. Could also be a person in a job that disappointed you. Maybe somebody stabbed you in the back. Maybe somebody left you disappointed. Someone might have promised you something like, by working hard. Or they might have, I just got this, they might have even taken credit for something that you did, which would be really kind of interesting. And that's really kind of that's a crappy thing to do, isn't it? To take credit for something. In the area of what's crowning us, kind of like what's on the horizon, the Page of Pentacles. So this is ace. This is an ace of Pentacles. Aces are all about new beginnings. This particular, when we start talking about pentacles, we're talking about funds. So this could be this could be a financial beginning for you. It could be a new business opportunity. You could be venturing out on your own and starting something of your own that could be very profitable. This would be the sign, that idea. Be on alert. The idea could be coming. The idea could be presenting itself. The opportunity could be presenting itself. And maybe it kind of ties back to this. As we're ending this very difficult time, there could be somebody coming forward with an offer. Somebody could come forward in the not too distant future and offer you something in particular. So it would be interesting to see what that is, right? And time will tell. And I think what this is telling me is in the future, you're going to have a selection to make. You're going to have choices. This is a great thing to have. So this is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about decisions, choices, options. You're going to have options. And I do think it is going to tie to someone coming in with an offer. You're going to have something to think about, and you're going to need to decide. So not a bad place to be in if you're coming out of a difficult time in particular. So I think just be on alert. Be on alert for something that might be coming towards you. So what is representing you? What's representing you? The Eight of Swords. So here the Eight of Swords, she's blindfolded and she's kind of almost in it's almost like the swords are in the ground, almost forming like a barrier, almost like a cage around her. So she could be in her head. This could be you. You could be in your head. You could be maybe analysis paralysis. Get it all the time. Where you just continue to overanalyze something. You're thinking about something, but you don't necessarily take an action. This is saying maybe you're in your head. You need to get out of your head. Get out of your head and just move. Sometimes just moving in the right direction, taking a step. Look for the inspired steps. So when you start thinking about the possibilities, what would it be like if? Those kind of questions, you might get an inspiration to do something. And that could be to call somebody, to reach out to somebody, to, you could even just log into Tinder. Who knows? But that could be get out of your head and just take some action, because the person or the situation is represented by the world. And folks, it doesn't get much better than that. I mean, the world is the last card in the tarot. It's number 21. And here, this could be travel too. So this could be a travel opportunity, but it's pretty a standard. That's usually like a standard one. What I'm gathering here is this could be the situation is going to put you over the moon. You're going to be, on cloud nine. This is going to mean the world to you, and it's going to change the way you live. So I think that's a great thing to have there. In the area of your hopes and dreams, you're hoping it's going to be all sunshine and happiness. And what this is saying is that we're probably going there, right? Because the situation or the person is represented by the world. So, hey, these two cards are pretty darn great. I mean, we're missing number 20, but we got 19 and 21. So, looking very, very promising indeed. And then in the area of the outcome of all of this, we have the Knight of Swords. So knights are usually someone who's a little bit younger, typically of male energy, masculine type of energy, but not necessarily. But this particular person is coming in very quickly. He's coming in on a horse. He's coming in with a message. So swords are all about ideas, thoughts, messages, clarity, mental clarity. So this could be the clarity. This could be the answer coming in for you if you've been looking for something. This partnership, this could really turn over a whole new beginning, and it's going to come fast. So I think this is good because, again, like I said, coming out of a difficult time is always a good thing. And moving into an area where you're going to have choices. You're going to have some sort of an offer, partnership, whether it be in love or maybe business or, in a professional manner. Very, very positive. Let's see if we can get some more insights into this Knight of Swords, all right? Let's take a minute here and do that. So I will pull 2 cards from the Rider-Waite deck to see if we can gain some clarity on what is the outcome. Tell us more about the outcome. Tell us more about this Knight of Swords. And let's see what we can glean from that. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. A decision. There's gonna be a decision coming out of this. So somebody's gonna come in. They're gonna want an answer pretty quickly. It sounds like. I'm just saying like what comes right to my mind, right? So someone's coming in. We know that there's going to be some sort of a partnership. Something's gonna be very exciting. You might be in your head a little bit and be like, I can't make a decision. It's going to be a wonderful thing, though, and you need to make the decision, is what I'm getting from this. And this is saying you're going to be needing to make the decision, and whoever's coming in, whoever this Knight of Swords is, they're going to be wanting it. It's going to be pretty quick, I think. What else? Strength. So the Strength card, here she is. She's almost feeding she's got her hand in the mouth of a lion, okay? So what I'm getting from this is you can do this. You've got the strength and the power. You've got the willpower. You can do this. You are worthy of it. You deserve it, and you should go for it, whatever it is. So always don't put the fear aside. Put the fear aside. The strength. She is not fearful as she reaches into this wild animal's mouth, and neither should you. So thank you for being here. Have a great week. Drop any questions or comments down below. I'm interested to see how this may or may not resonate with you and play out during the week. And as always, we'll check in next week. Thanks for joining me here today. Bye-bye.